Good morning, everyone. Hope your coffee is strong and your existential epiphanies are still just epiphanies, not GPS coordinates.
Joe, you're starting early today. Did Project Wayfinder 3000 send you to a particularly thoughtful scenic overlook this morning?
I prefer to navigate my own inner landscape, Jane. Unlike certain military software, mine rarely suggests a detour to the nearest Starbucks. Timestamp for the roast, Tuesday, 31 March, 2026, 0924.
And the weather outside, overcast, 4C, feels like 1C, wind 9 kilometers per hour. Good conditions for headlines, questionable conditions for hairstyles. And welcome to the Daily Roast Radio, your morning jolt of sharp, story-first comedy news. I'm Jane, that's Joe, and we're here to unpack the headlines that make you wonder if yesterday was an empathy simulation.
It's Tuesday, and we're kicking off with some truly divine intervention in the world of politics. Prepare yourselves, folks.
Because the headline reads, Divine Intervention declares Spotted Owl excess inventory. Greenlights miracle crude extraction with holy water permit. Excess inventory.
Yes, President Trump's Divine Resource Optimization Task Force, or the God Squad, is using Providence Calc to override environmental protections. Apparently, endangered species are now just excess inventory.
Excess inventory. Are they going to put the spotted owls on a clearance rack? Buy one, get one free. It's a bold new era for conservation.
Indeed. According to Dr. Bartholomew, theologian and inventory specialist Finch, this is a paradigm shift in divine accounting. He says God's spreadsheet clearly shows a surplus of inconveniently placed fauna.
So we're talking heavenly seal of approval for offshore oil drilling? I'm just picturing a drill rig with a little halo now. The ecological impact will be blessed?
Well, it matters because soon fundamental laws of physics might also get divine exemptions. Imagine gravity being reclassified as optional inventory. My commute would certainly be more exciting.
From divine algorithms to actual algorithms gone rogue, let's pivot to technology where the military is having some navigational issues.
The U.S. military's $8 billion GPS software, Project Wayfinder 3000, is now guiding troops exclusively to Starbucks and existential epiphanies.
Okay, so our troops are accidentally getting really caffeinated and having profound thoughts instead of, combat navigation. Is this a bug or a feature?
Experts suggest algorithmic empathy is at play, prioritizing troop wellness. So an $8 billion program for artisanal pastries and self-actualization. Sounds like something our old newsroom budget committee would have approved.
It matters because the Pentagon is considering rebranding it a Strategic Wellness and Positional Enrichment Program. Soon, our elite forces will be the best rested, most introspective soldiers on the planet, just utterly lost.
One anonymous soldier was quoted saying, "I haven't seen a tactical objective in weeks, but I can tell you the best single-origin pour-over within a 50-mile radius."
All right, shifting gears to business news, where corporate empathy is taking a very, very specific turn.
Air Canada CEO was forced out after Condolence video flagged by new linguistic empathy algorithm for being 100% English, 0% interpretive dance.
Interpretive dance. Joe, this is a whole new level of corporate communication. Is Sorrowbot 3000 going to perform the dying swan for delayed luggage?
Apparently, his English-only message was catastrophically monolingual. This matters because the new CEO must be fluent in multiple languages, classical lamentation, and yes, interpretive dance. It's a very niche skill set.
I'm told Dr. Alara Vance, a leading AI linguist, said the algorithm detected a distinct lack of gestural poetry. Clearly, a silent nod of grief just doesn't cut it anymore.
So the next time your flight is delayed, expect a dramatic reading of the departure board, followed by a deeply expressive mime performance about tarmac woes.
Time for a quick word from the Daily Roast, and then we'll be right back with more stories.
Want more of this delightful chaos? Find the Daily Roast Radio on your favorite podcast platform for daily episodes, fresh satire, and our weekly top lists. Don't miss a beat.
All right, where were we? Ah, yes, the baffling mysteries of history and household organization.
New book claims Amelia Earhart faked disappearance to manage world's most elite collection of Tupperware lids. Witness protection offers no comment on persistent rumors.
I knew it! The Pacific was just a decoy. She was deep undercover organizing plastic containers. My own Tupperware drawer is a portal to chaos, so I understand the gravity of her mission.
This matters because she was apparently preventing the great perishable proliferation of the mid-20th century. Imagine a world where all the leftovers just ran wild.
She's 126 now.
reportedly co-authored the book and is launching a global lid census. Finally, someone is tackling the non-standardized container crisis. It's the unsung hero we needed.
Professor Alastair Aerolid Dynamics Higgins stated, "Her real legacy isn't flight, it's the airtight seal. The world owes her a debt of gratitude, and probably a few replacement lids."
And speaking of existential dread and long waits, HBO has finally explained the Euphoria Season 3 hiatus.
They confirmed the 5-year break was a covert 5-year global empathy simulation, harvesting 1.7 petabytes of fan anguish and shower thoughts to optimize emotional processing.
Wait, so all those late-night cries I had about Rue's choices were actually just data points? I feel so exposed and utilized. It was a beautiful scream, HBO.
This matters because the new season is now a post-simulation debriefing module, potentially blurring the line between viewer and character. So prepare to have your own emotional responses optimized.
Dr. Synapse, HBO's chief empathy architect, said, "We wanted the audience to truly feel the Anui." And apparently 1.7 petabytes of Anui is just about right.
Moving from optimized emotions to strategically slowed sports, F1 has a new initiative.
F1 unveils Strategic Slowness Initiative, rebrands iconic corners as velocity-optional Serenity zones.
Yes, Formula One is transitioning from speed to mindful momentum. Drivers are now undergoing training in mindful deceleration techniques. I imagine pit stops now include guided meditation.
A collective, contented sigh is the ultimate race outcome, Joe. They're replacing the checkered flag with a weighted blanket. This matters because it's no longer about who's fastest, but who's most at peace.
An F1 insider who wished to remain anonymous whispered, "The real challenge isn't the hairpin turn, it's finding your inner peace before the chicanes of self-discovery."
Finally, to world news, where Haiti is being lauded for a rather unique approach to casualty reporting.
Haiti is being praised for best practice data-driven casualty revision, initial placeholder figures deemed remarkably efficient.
Remarkably efficient at preventing panic fatigue, Joe. They revised a death toll from 16 to 70 in stages. It's like a choose-your-own-adventure of tragedy, slowly revealing the grim truth.
The UN is reportedly developing a new protocol, inspired by Haiti's success, to cap initial casualty reports at 15